Right. All right. So Anna, to answer the question of when people are working with you in your loop. So let me open this test listing loop. So if I want to invite someone to this loop, excuse me, I'm going to come over here to add person and I will use, well, let's just use you. What's your email, Anna?
The
For
same.
Dotloop?
It's Anna@AnnaGaryHughes.com. 2 R's. Two
Two,
R's.
two R's and I missed an I in that.
2 R's in Gary Hughes. And then an I. And
I
then I there. Yeah. .com.
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 Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep,
That's
good.
it.
Okay. All right, then I'll select the role and I said this was the listing, so I'm gonna say buyer. So you're gonna see this, so we'll go through this. So here's your phone number, company. You can put all the contact information in here. I am not gonna grant you full loop access, right?
Oh.
That's only Kristen. Let's see, Kristen's on here. So Kristen, this would be you would give to Linda, Linda would give to you. Gay, if you were doing a deal with one of the other agents, like if you're working with Terry, you would give Terry access, Terry would give you access.
Oh.
Linda, same. And if you're working with Missy on something, that's all you would do. No one else would add access to any other people unless you're working with that agent. So I'm gonna hit save here. Now I have Anna Garriguse representing
Where'd
the
you,
buyer.
where did you hit save? And you were
Uh,
fast.
I add up here
Uh,
is safe. See
oh.
save.
Okay.
It's grayed out now because I did it so fast. Sorry. But yeah,
Uh,
when I hit add, it'll be save will be up here,
okay.
up in the upper right, just under the add button.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're over here on as the buyer. Now I'm going to go to documents and I'm going to send to you the detour, the AQs, and the lead-based paint. So I'm going to choose these three because I want to start working with you. And I'm going to click on the share button here, share. And I'm going to share the detour, the AQs, the lead-based paint. I can attach the 3 PDFs to the packet if I wanted to. So I'll just do that. That sends you a copy as well. I'm going to click next and then the seller doesn't need can view. I'm going to come over here to Anna, right? You represent the buyer. And I'm going to click on needs to fill and sign, needs to sign, can view, needs to confirm readiness for recipients. So what this happens here, when you need this document, I want to send it to you to fill it in and sign it. So that means you can access it, you can do work on it, or I want to make sure it's ready for the next recipient, which is that level of getting signatures ready. So I just want you to be able to fill and sign. Oops. So you need to fill, and when I did that, did you see how that happened? It went from you were number two to now you're number one.
Oh.
So you're the number one person now because you have the action that must occur before anything else can happen. And I can change this for myself to can view. And then I could add a recipient if I needed to. And then I can do advanced sharing options if I need, which is give edit access. Pass full editing permissions to a real estate professional while they finalize documents in private and return the completed packet to you. I'm going to click that button if I needed to, but at this point, you just need to fill and sign these documents because you don't need to edit. If you needed to edit, then you would get access. But these are just signature fields, so there's no need to edit. And when I click on next, it's going to say listing documents. One needs to fill and sign, two need to view. And I can hit the message. Hi, Anna. Disclosures for your buyer to sign. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blueberry. There's my email signature. I hit send.
Where did you hit send?
Down here in the bottom right
Oh,
was
okay.
send.
All right.
And now you're going to have a loop that says TV listing test 1420. And you're only going to see those three documents that I shared, waiting on three of three others, waiting on three of three others, waiting on three of three others. So these documents have now gone to you. If I click on that, Anna, Giraffe, and myself can all see those actions taking place. So that's how you got something from someone else in your loop, is because they are interacting with you with your email address in Dotloop.
Well, suppose you are in the Dotloop and you
Mhm.
actually did this in beta. Well, is there a warning somewhere that tells you check this or check that?
Yeah, you should have an email right now coming in the system.
Oh,
And if you go over here, go back here, you're going to have
uh,
notifications up here.
uh-huh.
See this notifications button?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're going to have notifications here that I just did. Like, I don't have any notifications. I'm the one that sent it to you. So you're going to have notifications up there.
Okay.
And here's my last 30 days of notifications, different information that's been gone on in Dotloop.
Uh-huh. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so yeah, so you should have TV listing test, you should have an email, and you should have a loop ready to interact with when you open your Dotloop. And
Oh,
then let's take it to the next extent. See this red box here that says manage invitations? That's
yeah.
where your invitation will be right here. So
Ah,
besides that loop, besides that email, you'll have this loop invitation. If I click on manage invitations, here's all of the managed
oh,
things. You would go in here and say, yes, I want to accept it. I'm going to go in here and say, I don't need this, decline, decline, because I don't need any of these. I got
oh,
access to all of them.
you just
So I
jumped
don't
to
need to
beta.
create my own version of loops here.
You went from Dotloop to beta.
I'm still in Dotloop beta.
Oh, oh, Dotloop beta. Okay.
Yeah, because when I click on this, it's still beta up here.
Okay.
That's just the beta is more the interaction of the loop rather than the way it displays. So this is there's no beta up here. If you look, you see there's no beta. It's
Uh-huh.
not until I get into the loop up here in the upper right-hand corner that the beta turns on. So this home screen is really the home screen. If it's different looking, it might be because you're using it in the list view or in the compact view. But this screen is the Dotloop screen. It's when I go into the loop that the beta is really the difference of it. Other
Okay.
questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? All right, does anybody have?
Tim,
Sure, Gay.
when the first one, the D4, in there in the test that you just did, I
Sure.
thought when you clicked on it, it said resend, and I wasn't sure why.
Where-
No, no,
so-
not when you click on that, when you click on waiting for others in there, where
Right
it
here?
says wait, yeah,
Yep, okay.
I thought
So
it had
what,
said
yeah,
resend,
so the
yeah.
resend, so yeah, so you ever have somebody calling you and say, hey, I didn't get that document?
Yes, uh-huh,
That's when you would hit the resend, so it would
okay.
create a new email prompt.
So it's just gonna automatically come up. It doesn't mean that you have to resend it automatically then.
That's
Okay,
correct. It's just to make an easy button for you to hit resend if they
okay,
said they didn't receive it. Yes.
okay.
Is there confirmation from the other party?
So activity log will tell you what the other party's doing.
Oh, okay.
So if you come here to the activity log, it will tell you that they've interacted with the loop.
Okay.
So I'll scroll down here. Haley Eklund on August 10th, 2023 interacted with this loop. So I created this one almost 2 years ago. Giraffe signed the document. This is Tim Vohar. So that's all the interaction that you'll see. So you can see the activity log here. And then also there's activity log here, which I'll click on it, but it might take a little bit to generate. Oh, there we go. So May 21st. This is my loop. This is all the stuff I've done so far as of May 21st. Nope. Yeah, there's me, May 20. This was you, I think, Linda, earlier. So then here's what I did yesterday, interacting. This is Tim Vohart doing it. Oh, yeah, Norfolk Ave. Okay. So this is Tim Vohart. Sorry, y'all. This is Tim Vohart interacting. If I go back over here to Norfolk office and I create and I click, I'm not going to click on activity log. I probably should just not even. So yeah, if I click on that, the activity log would be any interaction with, here, I'll do this one. I'll go here to activity log. And so Tim Vohart, Kimberly Lejeune, Sherry B. Hairston, Kimberly Jones, Reeves, Leonard. So you can see all the different activities that have gone on in here. And this is people that are part of the system because they put their picture, and then little red with the circle of their L means they're outside the system. Other questions on that?
Yeah, I just had one other question. Is there anything you need to be careful about, really careful about, if somebody from another company has included you in a loop in a transaction?
So when you go to the people portion, you want to
Yes.
make sure that you have not added somebody. So let's go to Reeves. Reeves is the listing agent.
Mm-hmm.
I'll click on edit contact. I want to make sure. No, cancel. So this button here that says grant full access, I do
Mhm.
not want to check that grant full access button in this version of it. If I grant full access, then Reeves can see everything that's going on, documents, tasks. He can see this as if he was myself. So granting full access, imagine you're seeing it. So you don't want to do that with a competing or the opposite side of the transaction. I'll use Kristen and Linda since they're both on here. Kristen and Linda are working on the transaction together. They're going to be interchangeable. They want to see what's going on. They're going to grant full access. And Kristen, when you're trying to do the tasks, like we were talking
Yes.
about, you
Mhm.
have to give her access to be able to assign her a task.
Right. Can I actually ask you something?
Mhm.
Something strange happened with us recently, yesterday. Linda, can you put your mic on so you can chime in?
Are you talking about the missing loop?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
it
found it.
wasn't. Oh, really? Okay, where?
Yeah. Yeah, so let me go. That was the first thing that I did this morning. So when I click on Tim's activity log, scroll down here, Kyle and Melissa Godwin, there's the loop right there. That was the missing loop y'all were looking for.
Okay, so is it back on our loop?
Yeah, it's your
Not
loop.
yet.
This is just your loop is named Kyle and Melissa Godwin. The one that you're interacting with, the agent is got the address.
Was
Okay,
that,
so go ahead.
was that the one that she marked archived?
Yeah, it was marked archived, yes.
Yeah.
You never changed the name of it to the property. That's
Yeah,
why
it
you
needed-
couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't find it because it was named that.
Mhm.
All
Okay.
right, Linda,
Yes.
good?
Yes.
Okay, anybody else have anything else? Their questions for Dotloop?
Good.
All right, so key is trying not to use your phone when you're doing notes. If you're trying to review compliance notes or notes, try not to use your phone. It is going to be so small, so tiny. It's just not helpful, beneficial. Just wait till you get to your computer and take care of what needs to be done. If it's something that is vital and urgent, staff will call you, like your EMDs do or something. But if it's not vitally urgent, that's time sensitive, staff's just going to make the note, get it corrected, get it fixed when you get to your computer. If it's time urgent, staff's going to email you, call you, smoke signal you, text you to make sure you're getting that taken care of quicker rather than when you get it. All right. No one else has anything. Thank you all for being here. We'll have these cut up and Haley will get them ready in the next day or two. So if you need to review them, they'll be available in the YouTube library. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank
Tim.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome.